Today marks the 706th day of the Ukraine war as the battles rage on. New reports are that Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky is replacing his top general. Meanwhile, the International Court of Justice will decide this week if it has jurisdiction in the case accusing Russia of violating international law as justification for starting the war in 2022.
Okay, let's bring in two members of the Ukrainian parliament who have been fighting this war since the beginning. Rudik and Alexey Goncharenko. Alexey, we're going to start with you here. What have you heard about President Zelensky replacing his top general? What does that mean for how this proceeds forward? Can you tell us?
Hi. First of all, it has not happened yet, and we hope that this will not happen because I want to see as much unity as possible. There are tensions between President Zelensky and General Zaluzhny, but I hope that they can find solution in these tensions and they can fix it. So that's what I hope on, because we all need to be united around our victory.
Kira, do you believe that the International Court will find Russia at fault for starting this war? And even if they do you think that will matter? Will that help Ukraine at all?
Well, we totally need to make sure that we document all Russia's crimes, and we need to make sure that slowly but steadily we get all international institutions acknowledge Russia for what they are, an aggressor at the war and a war criminal state. Because we truly believe that one day there would be a tribunal like in Hague, where Putin and his surroundings and his generals and all the other war criminals will face justice. It is important not only for Ukraine, but for all democratic world to make sure that country that starts a full-scale aggression will be held responsible. Otherwise, similar things will start over and over in other places on earth.
Alexey, can you expand on that? Are you in agreement there that should Putin advance beyond Ukraine? I'm not saying that's going to happen, but is that his intention, I guess I should say, is to expand his offensive into other areas?
Absolutely. That's what he's going to do. You need to be absolutely clear about this. Putin is not going to stop. Tyrants, they are like geopolitical maniacs. They never stop themselves. They only can be stopped. And we need to stop him before he would attack again. And he would attack again, Georgia, Kazakhstan, other countries. And sooner or later, Putin will attack Article 5. That will mean that American soldiers and officers will need to fight. And that is something which still can be prevented by support of Ukraine, because if we will defeat Putin on Ukrainian soil, that will be the end of his aggression.
Kira, it's been a while since we've been able to speak to you, but with all that is going on in the Middle East and the horrible Hamas attacks on Israel on October 7th, a lot of the discussion in the media otherwise has been focused on that area of the world. But I know that you and the Ukrainian people are still fighting every single day. What is one thing that you would like people to know that is still happening, something maybe that is a little different from what you've told us before, just to keep us up to date? Because again, the 706th day of the war.
Catherine, on January 2nd, there was an attack of missiles on Kyiv, and my home was damaged during this attack. And I personally suffered what Ukrainians suffer every single day, when you are going to bed and you have no guarantee that you will wake up in the morning. And it is incredibly terrifying. And this is why we want to make sure everybody understands that the war is not over. And we need our democratic allies to switch the strategy from helping Ukraine fight to finding a way to help us win the war. Because every single day of the delay in this new strategy, we see that we are paying with the lives of our people, with the threat is there every single day.
Yes.
And there is absolutely no way that you can protect yourself as a citizen, as a human being. This is why we are counting on our allies in the democratic country to help us with that.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Kira. And again, thank you for your candor and for explaining all that and sharing it with us. And we're glad that you are safe. Kira Rudik and Alexey Goncharenko, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. And glory to Ukraine.